we're going to get started with a little lower back focus for our flow this morning. So it'll be a quick little flow, but just remember our lower backs can be pesky little things. So if anything doesn't feel right, just skip it. I'll try to show a lot of options, but just make sure you're listening very well to your body's cues and back off when you need to, as you are listening to your body. So we're going to start in our reclined positions, bringing our head all the way down. We're going to bend the knees. Our feet are going to be pulled in, so our heels are near our glutes, relaxing our hands by our sides. Bringing the eyes closed or downcast. Let's inhale the shoulders down, back and away. So we'll just take a few moments for our breath. And our breathing here, we're going to make it a little more powerful and a little more focused. So on the inhale, we're going to feel that chest rise and lift. And on the exhale, we're going to start to draw in through the belly button, bringing it back towards the spine. So inhale, pulling up. So as we exhale, our belly's going to start to just rise on its own. So we're going to use our abs here to then focus that breath in. So we're going to be exhaling out, feeling it expand while we contract our abdominal muscles, bring the belly button in towards the spine. So let's do one more here. Feel free to pause anytime and continue the breath. When you are ready, we're going to inhale our right thigh into our chest, coming into our Padmasana pose, so flexing both feet, using our hands to gently pull our leg into the belly here. So we'll be feeling that gentle compression coming all the way in. Hi, baby. Keep it. There we go. My model's helping me already. He's good. He's like when you can't see mama. We're going to take that right knee, cross it over the left for a gentle twist. We're going to keep both shoulder blades down onto the mat, so we might not twist all the way over. But we're going to keep that upper body as still as we can, focusing that twist into the lower body. Taking one more full round of breath here. When you're ready, let's twist it on back over. Straighten both legs out. This time we'll bring our left leg all the way in, using our arms to gently pull our leg into the chest. So again, we'll be using it, pull in and gently compress. I'll show it again on this side a little bit. Maybe you can see that better. That's my big block is here. Taking our left knee, crossing it over towards that right side. Again, keeping both shoulder blades down, gentle twist through the body. Make sure we're focusing on that breath. So each inhale, bringing in new energy. Each exhale, releasing any tension we may be feeling. When you're ready, let's bring it. Inhale back into center, both knees up like we're going to be sitting in a chair. We're going to point our toes here. Make sure our lower back stays glued down onto the mat. We're just going to do some toe taps here. So our right foot comes down. We'll inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return. Lower. And lift. So if anytime we start to feel that lower back start to rise, we'll just shorten the movement. We can just do little taps, and we're still feeling the activation all the way through the deep core. Because as we know, our core is greatly responsible for a lot of back pain that we might experience. So we'll just do a few more on each side, making sure we're tapping down, keeping the gaze up towards the sky. And one more finish. We'll lower both feet down, we're going to cross our right foot over, we're opening up through the hip this time, so gently using our hand, we can press it away. But making sure we're keeping our foot flexed here. Feeling a nice little stretch, maybe all the way through to that psoas muscle, which attaches onto our spine all the way through for that hip flexor. If you've been walking or running a lot like me, it's a little tight these days, so even just this crossover without even a press, I'm feeling a big stretch all the way through my hip flexor. Yeah. Let's uncross that right foot, inhaling the left leg up and over, same stretch, keeping the foot flexed, making sure our knee stays in line with the ankle for a nice gentle opening. And again, when we breathe, we're bringing in that belly button in towards the spine, so making sure we're staying activated through our entire body while we do this nice, easy stretch. We'll cross the foot this time. Both legs are going to go up. We're just going to hold here for our legs up the wall. So while this looks like a simple move, it takes a lot of core strength here, a lot of stretch through the hamstrings. So we're going to be lifting up, feeling that nice big stretch here, feeling the blood slowly flow on down to the brain. And when you're ready, we're just going to roll it on up into a seated position, keeping those legs straight out. Still working that hamstring stretch. Let's take both hands and reach them forward. Left and the right, reaching for anywhere we can. We can grab onto the calf, ankle, the foot, making sure we don't land on any joints, so not grabbing onto the knee. Yeah. Gotta make sure we protect. And bring our chin in towards the chest. And as we round through, we're flexing through the spine in this posture, so we're just relaxing it forward, bring that chest down forward. So we might feel a little, if you feel any pain into the lower back, you can always just bring it back up, feeling that stretch here. Yeah, there you go. So staying here. You don't want to play today? I get it. And when you're ready, we're going to roll all the way over onto our knees into a tabletop position. Hi. From here, we're going to place our wrists right underneath our shoulders, our knees under the hips. And we'll just go through a couple of cat-cow breathing. So inhale, bringing our crown up towards the sky, arching through the spine. Exhale, pull through, rounding, feeling the belly button draw in. Pressing out through the hands. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, pulling the chest through, exhale, round. Get it, bud. We'll bring it back into that neutral position here. So our hands are underneath our shoulders. Rolling through, we're going to press back into our first down dog. So feeling that big stretch back through the calves and through the hamstrings. Yeah. Relaxing the head down here. We're going to be bringing our chest back towards our thighs. Pressing into the inner webbings of the hands of the intersection right here. We're going to try to bring our heels towards the ground, but my hamstrings are super tight. So I won't be the best model of a down dog here. Clay likes it. So let's inhale our right toes up. Exhale, pull it through runner's lunge. So pausing here, our right knee is right over our ankle. Our chest is going to be centered between both legs. So our feet are staying hip width distance apart. We're pressing back into the ball of the left foot while we stay straight and strong. Oh, yes. Let's inhale both arms up, high lunge. We're just going to get right into some balance work. So as we're just staying here nice and strong to this high lunge, we're relaxing our shoulders down, back and away. When you're ready, let's inhale, pull forward, warrior three. That was crazy. Yeah. So we're pointing through the front, keeping our hips square to the mat, fingertips straight ahead, our arms up by the ears. And when you're ready, let's inhale, open up, goddess pose. So our heels are in, toes are out, chest stays lifted, and I'm going to tuck the pelvis under. So we're keeping that nice flat belly right in front. We're not popping out our glutes. We're just tucking them in, so we're to have that slight under tilt. Yeah, we do. And we're keeping the shoulders over the hips. Let's inhale those arms up towards the side. So like we're going to be serving. trays on either hand. Stay nice and low into the legs, feel a nice warming through the quads here. When you're ready, inhale, big star pose, arms up, pressing the belly forward. Exhale, pull it back into that goddess pose, keeping the chest lifted. Yeah. One more time, big inhale up. Oh, feel it opening across the chest, feels nice. Exhale, pull it back in. When you're ready, let's inhale those toes in, heels out, fold it over, wide-legged forward fold. So we're relaxing the head here. Our feet can be either parallel with the sides of the mat, or we can have them slightly tucked in, so if you have any sciatica, or if you're pregnant or high blood pressure issues, making sure you keep your feet square and we don't pull in our legs at all. So we're relaxing the head here. Feel that nice stretch through the hamstrings. You're ready to place that right hand down, left hand up, gentle twist. Trying to keep our hips as neutral to the mat as we can. Exhale, let's take our left hand back down. Inhale, right arm comes up. Bring our hands back down. We're going to keep our feet wide just like this, but we're just going to walk our hands away from us. We're coming into a wide-legged down dog type position. So here, I'm only taking my hands probably another 2 feet away from my mat. That way my face is a little over place here. But we're going to use our hands and I'm going to gently press back into my heels. So this time I'm really focusing on keeping my feet flat while I'm in the shortened down dog stance. That way I'm getting that big stretch through my legs. I'm feeling all the way down from my heel bone all the way up, and the focus here is just more into the legs, not into the arms. So I'm just using it as like a counterbalance here to gently press back. So nice big stretch. Let's do one more round of breath here. And we'll slowly walk our hands back up. We're going to point our left toes towards the back corner of the mat, and we're going to press our front toes up to the front corner. We're just coming to that side squat here. So we can either stay up nice and tall for a little tight still through the legs, or if you can come down, making sure your heel stays flat onto the mat. Feel free to pull up those back toes as you need, but we're going to work to keep our chest lifted. I should probably show a good example as opposed to just playing with clay. But we can keep our hands onto the mat here, or if you'd like, you can bring it into a balanced position, but we're still keeping that chest up, the belly button drawn in. Yeah, I'm just playing with you. Here I am. We'll inhale, press it back. Same move to the other side. So again, you can start up nice and tall. You can just have a nice bend into the left knee, nice straight right leg, or you can start to dip it in a little more, peeling the toes up as you need. Again, I'll do one good balance, showing. No, I'll get back to playing. Yeah, we'll get back to playing. Let's do one more time towards the front of the room. What may be the case? Let's take our hands towards the front of the mat. We're going to rotate back into that runner's lunge stance. We're going to plant our hands here. We're going to slide our right foot back, coming into our plank position. Yes, we love planks. So holding here, we have our wrists under the shoulders, and we're pressing back into the balls of the feet, drawing the belly in, a nice neutral spine here, so our gaze is about a foot in front of the mat. Again, you can always modify by lowering onto the knees. You can always keep the feet flexed too, or release them down. I know, I didn't bring that model with me. Right here. Okay, rolling up into the plank. Have a nice long neck here, slight micro bend into the elbows. Again, we can be in that modified one, or we're going to inhale, bring our right knee into the chest to hold, pointing through the right toes. We can even pull up, so a nice little flexion through the spine. I know. We're bringing that knee into the chest and hold. We're going to inhale, press it back, three-legged dog, pointing through the toes still, keeping our hips square. And again, inhale, pull through, bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, press it back. Big point through the toe, nice stretch all the way through. Inhale, pull the knee into the chest. Exhale, press back one more time. And let's inhale, pull our knee into the chest hole here. I'm gonna lower my left knee down, so coming into that modified plank. I'm gonna inhale, my right toes up towards the sky. Inhale, pull the knee into the chest. Exhale, press the toes up to the sky. Yeah. Inhale, knee to the chest once more. Exhale, point those toes, squeezing through the glutes. Bringing it back into this tabletop roll up to our toes and going through our flow. We're gonna meet in a down dog. Yeah, pose here. So big down dog. Let's work the same thing to the other side. Let's inhale those left toes up. Exhale, pull it through runner's lunge. So pausing here to get that stance right into our runner's lunge. Chest stays lifted. Front knee over our toes. Pressing back into the ball of our back foot. There you go. Staying low and into this body. We'll inhale, arms up, high lunge. Making sure we keep the chest lifted, staying low into the legs. Are you ready for that balance challenge? We're going to try that warrior 3. See if any part of my upper body will stay into the frame. Inhale, press forward. Nice strong leg. Reach, reach, reach. Arms forward. Bend. Slight bend into the left knee. Pointing through the toes. Chest is up. Hi. And we are, let's exhale, open up, goddess pose. To the back of the mat. I'm going to turn around though, so I can still stay forward towards the camera. So I got my heels in, toes out, lifting the upper body, sinking low into our squat. Chest is lifted. It is lifted. I know. Do you want to join? Okay, come here. So staying low into the squat. When you're ready, inhale, straighten the legs, tilting the pelvis forward. Big star pose, arms up. Exhale, sink it down to goddess squat. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Arms up. And exhale, squat down. One more time. Big lift, stretch, squeeze. Exhale, come into that goddess squat. We're going to straighten the legs, toes in, heels out, wide-legged forward fold. One more time. Nice big stretch through the hamstrings. Yeah. Taking one big inhale here. And when you're ready, we're going to do those twists. So let's bring our right hand down, placing it right underneath our gaze, and we'll inhale. Left arm up. Big twist. Returning our left hand down. We'll inhale the right arm up. Big twist. Yeah. Let's bring our arm back down. We're moving to those side squats, skipping that down dog pose. So this time, I guess I'll be pretending I'm the same way as you. We'll have our left toes towards the back of the mat, right toes towards the front, left toes towards the front. There we go. Seeing it towards that side squat, towards the back. So if you see this back view, my chest is still staying lifted. It is a bigger bend over. So my knees almost towards the toes. We're going to press it back to the other side, same thing. So it's that nice catcher's squat here. Yes. Should we do one more time to the front? Let's do one more time to the front. And we're going to rotate on over, runner's lunge. Yes, we're back. Yeah. Now we're ready. We'll put those hands to take the feet back. Coming into that plank pose. Again, use your toes. Same thing to the other side. When you're ready, the left knee is going to come in towards the chest. 2, hold. Inhale, breathing it in. Oh, we're so close, bud. We're going to try talking through it. So let's pretend my knees into the chest. Are you ready? Inhale, press it back, 3-legged dog, hands down, toes up. This is weird. Yeah. Inhale, pull it in, knee towards the chest. Exhale, extend those toes back. One more time. Inhale, knee towards the chest. point those toes. Oh. Okay. I get it. Can we finish the video? No? Or is that a yeah, Mom? Yeah, Mom? Let's finish this video. We're so close, Stinker. Oh, hi, love. Hi. Toes up, down dog. Pull it in, going through your flow. We're gonna meet into a nice child's pose. So once you complete that flow, obviously I didn't demo it for you. Clay is not interested. So we're gonna bend these, come into our child's pose. So our knees are out, our toes are back. Hi, baby kid. Hi. Relaxing the head onto the mat. We can even massage through our third eye center, so gently rolling back and forth. Yeah. If your baby's also obsessed with you, this is a good way to entertain them for a little bit. Yeah. But we're just starting to relax, inhaling through our diaphragm, feeling it gently lower and rise. When you're ready, we're going to bring those knees together to touch, keeping the bottoms tops of our feet onto the mat. We're going to press back, feeling that big stretch across the quads and into our lower body. This is weird again. I don't like that. You like this, Pinky? We're going to inhale, press forward, straightening through those back legs, coming into our Sphinx pose. So our palms are down, our toes are behind us, relaxing through the legs. Our elbows are under the shoulders, or you can always extend the arms away for a little less tension into the lower back. So we're just feeling that slight activation through our lower lumbar. Taking one more full round of breath here. When you're ready, we'll start to bend back through the knees, pulling our body up into a seated position. We're going to make our way all the way onto our glutes. Okay, in this butterfly position, we're working to just stretch out through the hips. When you're ready, we'll straighten through our legs. And we'll take our right foot, crossing it over the left for a little twist towards the back. So we'll be twisting towards the right side. Should be a full flexion here. If you'd like, you can always just keep your foot on the same side, and we'll just do a little twist to the back. For me, it's a little easier, so I'm going to take this option. Just going for that gentle spinal twist. Straightening through the right leg. We'll pull the left leg back and again crossing it over, staying here. And we'll take our right arm to gently pull through. For a little twist. Yeah. When you're ready, let's make your way onto your back. So relaxing your head all the way down. We'll show just a seated version here. So we're going to be in that supine position. When you're ready, we'll bring our feet up and we're gently lower both knees to the left side of the mat. Again, for that little twist. So again, you are laying all the way down. Inhale, arms or legs up. We'll transfer them over to the other side. One more big inhale in. On your exhale, bring both knees up, bring them into the chest. Nice tight little ball, squeezing everything in for 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the legs long. And enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.
呀，my 天